It's time now for Spears on Sports with John Spears, brought to you by M&M Cartage. And now, here's Johnny
and Tony
and Scooter. Yes, we have made it through the weekend.
Woo!
Sometimes it's questionable whether we're going to do such a thing, but we did. We made it. Welcome to the show. John Spears, Tony Burke, Scooter Dingus in studio. Ian across the way through the concrete, manning the producer's chair this morning. When do you go back to WKU? Not that we want that to happen.
Well, yeah, I go back on the 15th. Sadly,
15th. That's just a couple.
That's like
weeks.
2 weeks away.
That's 3
weeks away.
2-3 weeks.
God
bless you, son.
It's been in case I pass away before next Monday. It's been fun having you in here. Just to let you know.
I've had a great time being with you guys.
So Ian will be making all the mistakes on the board here this morning. Not hitting the birthday song or whatever he does.
He's heading back to the hill, baby.
I was perfect. 2 weeks ago, I was perfect.
It is Monday, July 27th. M&M Cartage Hotline is open. 502-384-1450 if you'd like to join in on the conversation. 384-1450. I just had my Greg Brady. Just hear that? My Peter Brady there. My voice was changing. The Gameday Men's Health text line open as always, 502-414-1450. Get your text in at that number. Gameday Men's Health, redefining men's wellness. No shortcuts, just results. Testosterone, peptides, weight loss, sexual performance therapy. Visit GamedayMensHealth.com. Defining a new era in men's health. And thank you if you are watching on the new Big X YouTube stream fueled by Thornton's.
Woo!
Scooter?
Yeah,
Thornton's back on
board.
On the good side.
Guess that means I can go back, huh?
Yeah, and be sure to tune in here on the Big X YouTube stream fueled by Thornton's. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening at home, on the road, at work, or on the podcast. We appreciate it, as always. I was throwing some stuff away this weekend. I was cleaning out some stuff.
What?
Yeah, it's rare. And I had probably, Tony, I bring this notebook in every day. And I got stuff written down to talk about, scores from the night before, all that. And I found about 40, maybe, of these notebooks over the years, and I tossed them.
What?
Yeah. I just tossed them. When am I ever going to go back and look at those things?
You don't think your daughters would have liked looking at those one day?
No, they don't even like sports. No, not at all.
I could have used them.
I personally
would have loved to have them, man.
I personally would have liked to flip through them and see all that stuff.
Well, let me tell you what. The trash doesn't come until tomorrow.
So get them out.
So I can take them out. If you really want them, I'll bring them to you.
I would want them too, actually.
No, I knew you didn't want them. That was a lie.
And you won't ever look at them.
But what I did...
What was it exactly? I kind of was zoned out for a minute.
They're notebooks.
With his show sheet.
With all my show sheets. All the notes over the years. I've been doing it. How long have I been doing this? 10 years almost?
I don't know.
8 maybe?
8. I think
I could definitely use
Well, let's see. I retired in 2019.
I think you started
And I started before that on Sunday nights.
Yeah.
And then I was doing 4 o'clock. You remember that? 4 in the afternoon.
That's wild, huh?
But as I was throwing it away, I found out from 2 books ago, I found our Major League Baseball predictions.
For this year?
For this year.
Oh, God.
Those
are ugly.
He said his is
I didn't even look at your alls yet.
He goes, there's
Mine
no
are,
way.
they can't be worse than my picks. They can't. It is numerically, statistically impossible. Who do you think I had in the World Series?
Dodgers and...
No. Remember, they're worst possible.
Worst possible.
Worst possible picks ever.
Padres.
Nope. Go. You're going to have to go lower in the standings, boys.
Reds.
No, I'm not that stupid. The Mets and the Blue Jays.
I was going to say Blue Jays.
They're both in last place and have no chance of making the playoffs. Well, Blue Jays could get a hot, I guess. They could get Red Sox hot. Oh, and we're going to go over these because they're kind of comical. So we'll do that. Max Pack was 3-2. Scooter texted me, looks like another 2-3 week. So I had to send him an expletive when I said no, 3-2. Reds take 2 of 3 in St. Louis. Cubs take 2 of 3 in Pittsburgh. And the Rangers have won 2 of 3 with one more to come here this afternoon, by the way.
The first place Rangers.
2:35 start today.
No big deal.
Against Seattle. Marlins lost their 12th straight. We'll talk 3M Open. MLB trade deadline is a week away. TBT, the La Familia stays alive, but we have to start with our friend LeBron James. Didn't have a show Friday, which it's one of those deals where you're sitting at home and you go, man, I wish I had a show.
You wouldn't have been able to talk about it, though, because that news didn't drop.
I thought it dropped early in the morning.
No, it was like 11:45.
Okay, well,
so you wouldn't have been able to discuss it either way.
He chooses the 76ers. Now, I'm not saying Tony and I had inside information. Okay?
Yeah.
I'm not saying we knew something, talked to some people. I'm not saying any of that.
There are people.
This was just a educated
I looked at John and I said, they're 7-5 to win
7-1.
Well, 7.5. I think they were 750 on
I got
DraftKings.
7-1.
Yeah, looked at it and I looked at John. I go, man, that's pretty good odds if they got
even if they don't get LeBron.
Yeah, to win the East.
To win the East.
Mm-hmm.
So we bet it Thursday.
The next day.
Next day he signs with the Sixers. Now, I'm not saying we knew anything.
And it's 3.5 to 1.
I'm not saying I get I'm going to buy a beach house.
They dropped it half after we knew.
I'm not buying a beach house on these winnings when it happens. I'm not, but we got a 7-1, and now it's 3.5 to 1. So
I got it. Y'all are going to be real mad at me then.
What'd you get it at?
I got it 9-1.
How'd you do that? When did you do that?
Right after I heard. As soon as I heard the news, I went to my draft.
They did
drop
not
that
knock
quickly?
that off there.
Oh, well done, you.
It was 9-1.
I came in here to brag, Tony. I got to shove out my face.
I did not want to bet it, but I figured
to win the East.
No, okay, mine's to win the whole thing.
Okay,
ours is the win.
That's
the
different.
Eastern.
Yeah, that does make
okay.
sense. Ours
We
is
got
to win
7-1 to win the Eastern Conference.
It was
They gotta beat
probably
the Celtics and the Knicks.
It was probably like 13 before I got on, and then you broke the news and it went down.
All right, 2 years, $8 million. Now he's not going to play 2 more years. He's basically said that, but officially 2 years, $8 million. Tony sent me a great text.
Yeah,
he's making less salary than
20.
Milan Macilovic.
There are 20 college basketball players making more than LeBron.
And how many
year.
quarterbacks are making more?
Oh, yeah, that's
way
just
more.
basketball.
Every quarterback in a Power 5 team is making more.
Corey, what's his name?
Badunga.
He's making more than LeBron.
Actually, each of our local teams, Indiana, Louisville, and Kentucky, have 2 guys making more than LeBron this year.
I don't think LeBron's worried about how much he's making.
He's not. This is chasing another title.
This is legacy right here.
This is what he's doing. He's chasing another title. And I have no problem with that.
But Rich Paul said he's not ring chasing.
He is ring chasing.
Exactly.
Absolutely is ring chasing.
I got no problem with that. He's 41. At this point in his career, he can do that. Now, the critics are going to say he stacked his team in Cleveland, he stacked his team in Miami, he stacked his team in Los Angeles, and he's stacking his team again. Well, Kevin Durant did the same thing.
Well,
we gave him grief, but he did the same thing. Mike never did that. Mike went to the Wizards at the end of his career.
Well, he owned the team.
Do you know why? Because he got part ownership.
Yep.
Mike had 6 rings in 6 trips. He didn't need to chase rings.
He went and played baseball.
He went and played baseball.
Tried to play baseball.
Between titles. And then he wanted to own a team. What do? Hey, I'll come play for you if I get part ownership. The Wizards said okay.
Heck yeah, they said
He was
okay.
chasing business. He was done chasing rings. LeBron is still chasing one more title, and I don't blame him. He gets to play with Tyrese Maxey, VJ Edgecombe, Jaylen Brown, and Joel Embiid. That's a pretty good 5.
Well, he gets Joel for probably 25 games.
If he gets Joel for that, that's a pretty good 5.
Mm-hmm.
And tell me a better lineup if Embiid plays. I'll wait here.
There's not one.
Exactly.
No, exactly. If they stay healthy,
Miami Heat, maybe.
No,
I don't think so. I just think
no.
if they're healthy,
Great team.
Embiid is so good when he is healthy.
Yeah.
And Maxey's become one of the best players in the league. And I ain't mentioned Jaylen Brown yet, have I?
No.
Nope.
This became a reality, in my opinion, on July 6th. When the Celtics traded Jaylen Brown in their own division to Philadelphia is when LeBron said, hey, that looks interesting. And Philadelphia, there is no way he goes to Philadelphia if they don't get Jaylen Brown.
No.
Right?
No.
No chance. And now if you're the Celtics, you're going, this don't look good.
Everybody in the East is.
All right, here's their key reserves on their roster.
Yeah, that's the good question. That's the question I had before we went on the air. I said, who comes off the bench? Now, it doesn't matter.
You got Justin Edwards.
These guys are going to play 35 minutes. These guys are going to play 35 minutes a game. Who is going to be in there when they're not playing, Tony?
And Fernie Simons.
Not bad.
Caleb Love.
Okay.
Caleb Love?
Yeah.
LeBaron Fallon Jr.
I'd like to know who the big men are going to be.
I'll go to it. Bona. Bona.
He played a lot for him last year.
Porty and Mr. Broom. Not
Broom.
Johnny.
Janai. Well, here's the thing. If your memory doesn't serve.
They got Dean Wade.
Well, Dean Wade's still a shooter.
I know.
He's not going to play around the
basket. He's another player. Jabari Walker.
If you don't remember, they beat the Celtics in Game 7 in Boston this year without Jaylen Brown, who was on the other team, and without LeBron. And so, they won that series, and you lose to the Knicks. Okay, guess what? They won it all. I truly believe this. If the Knicks hadn't won it all, Karl Anthony Towns would be gone, and LeBron would have went to New York.
I could see that.
I can see that too, yeah.
He doesn't want to go somewhere where they won a title, and now he's got to defend a title. And if he loses, what's the storyline then?
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, here's the key point to me. He doesn't have to score on this team.
And he doesn't care to score either.
I know it. He's been that way over the years where he defers the ball too much when he was in Los Angeles.
Yeah.
Now he does it. Now he can just defer it, not worry about it, because he's got 4 guys, if they're all playing, can score. Edgecombe's on the edge of being a star.
People don't talk about him.
He
People don't talk about him. He's great.
He's under the radar.
Yep.
And you know what? When Luka went to L.A., everybody said, oh, my God, how's this going to work? Because he's got to have the ball. LeBron's got to have the ball. You got Austin Reeves in there. He deferred to Austin Reeves and Luka Doncic, and he was fine with it.
Mm-hmm.
He'll be fine in this spot. And, yes, if he went – look, if he'd have gone to Cleveland, everybody would have said, all right, we get it. That's going to be a really good team that can compete for a title, but you're going home.
Mm-hmm.
That's okay. If he goes to Miami, you're giving him grief because, got to have Giannis and Bam there, want to win a title. Goes Philly, same thing. People are complaining. People who don't like LeBron are going to find a reason to complain about why he went wherever he went.
But we also have to keep in mind that LeBron also at this stage in his career is still worried about his legacy and trying to build that to basically have the best case he can to be the best player of all time. And Philly hasn't won a title since '83.
He's never going to convince Michael Jordan fans that they can go They can go 82-0 and win a title.
They'll say, well, it's not as good as
well, look who he had with him. Mike only had Scotty. Mike had to win with Bill Winnington and Steve Kerr.
Mm-hmm.
Guys, I just looked up what Maxey averaged and Brown averaged last year. 28 apiece, both of them.
Yeah. LeBron does not need the ball.
No.
LeBron.
I didn't look up Embiid.
LeBron
I just
will
looked up.
play.
I wanted to see what
he will play
average.
28
almost 30
minutes a game.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Because all he has to be ready for, just like Embiid, is the playoffs. Maxey, Brown, Edgecombe, they can carry this team into the playoffs. And just like Popovich used to do, it doesn't matter where you finish. It doesn't matter. If, you know what? You want to finish in the top 4. And then you get a first-round home series. Then everything's up for grabs.
Yeah.
I mean, the Knicks didn't have home court advantage. Spurs didn't have home court advantage against the Thunder.
True.
They still won it.
Embiid averaged 27 a game last year when he was in the
So
game.
that's 56, carry the 2.
Almost 29, almost 29.
That's 83.
And almost 27.
That's 83 a game out of those 3 guys.
Is it
That's
the
crazy.
biggest failure in sports history if they don't win the title?
No,
barring injuries or something
Yes.
goofy.
Actually, no, the
but-
Brooklyn Nets, like years ago, is probably the biggest
Brooklyn
failure.
Nets,
You remember the Brooklyn Nets super team they had with Harden,
had Kyrie,
and
and
Harden.
Durant?
Ben Simmons.
That, yeah. Well, we don't think about Ben Simmons.
Well, he was on the team. You
He
can't forget
was,
about it.
but like this is like
Uh,
post depression Ben Simmons here?
I think it's great. Look, I'm a
He's always
Celtics
been.
fan, so to me, I will buy a Sixers hat. I will, because I love Tyrese Maxey. I've loved him since he was a Wildcat. And they got Jaylen Brown, who was my favorite player on the Celtics.
And you wanted him
until he
to
got
keep
traded.
Jaylen Brown.
Absolutely. If you're going to trade somebody, trade Tatum. We'll see. I could be wrong. Maybe the Celtics come out next year and win 68 games. Who knows? But I certainly don't see it happening at this point. And the mistake in my mind, the mistake in my mind is trading within your own division.
Yeah. It's
a recipe for disaster.
Especially one of the best players in the league.
All right, we'll take a break. We'll talk about the TBT, the basketball tournament. I said La Familia wouldn't last long. I was wrong. They actually played pretty well yesterday, from what I read. I ain't watching that crap. We'll talk about all kinds of stuff as well. Birthday's coming up, too. Spears on Sports, presented by M&M Cartage, Big X. Sports, presented by M&M Cartage. John, Tony, Scooter, Ian here on this Monday. Quality fuel, fresh food, friendly service. Earnify helps make every visit count. Members at Thornton save 5 cents per gallon every day, earn points on fuel, convenience purchases, and receive a 250-point welcome offer. Download the Earnify app and start earning at Thornton's today. That's EARNIFY, the Earnify app at Thornton's.
Easiest thing you'll ever do.
Hello to everybody watching on our new Big X Sports Radio YouTube channel, fueled by Thornton's. Or hello to both of you, I guess I should probably say. Watching. M&M Cartage Hotline's open, 384-1450, 384-1450. Game Day Men's Health text line open as well. You can text the show at 414-1450. Tony was out of town, and I wasn't paying a whole lot of attention. La Familia with the win yesterday over Boeheim's Army, the Syracuse alumni team, 70-66. They are now 2 wins away, Tony, from $2 million.
I'm going to teach you a trick, John. Go to YouTube and put in La Familia and Boeheim's.
I watched the highlights.
I watched 9 minutes of highlights.
Oh, I didn't watch 9 minutes.
No,
I watched like a minute and a half.
They go through the game, and they cut it through. It takes about 9 minutes to watch the whole game, and I watched the highlights.
Yeah, not going to do that.
What were you doing?
Archie Goodwin. I was watching baseball, man. I got money I got money on these games.
You can bet on that, TBT.
I don't want to get into that foxhole. That's never going to end well. Khalil Whitney with the follow dunk and the Elam ending. It was a very exciting Elam ending there.
Yeah, they were down.
Yes, they were. In the second half, once again, this team was down, came from behind, and Archie Goodwin, I can see why the Harrison twins wanted him to play, Tony. He's good.
Well, he played for the Phoenix Suns. He played, I don't know how many years in the NBA, and he's playing overseas.
He kind of took over there in the Elam section.
I tell you what,
late.
He got a smooth shot, man.
He does.
He got a smooth shot.
They will play TBT. La Familia will play the Kansas Wichita State winner.
That's a war.
They play tonight, I believe.
8 o'clock.
And that'll be in Memorial Coliseum again. They get another home game, so we think Archie will be there.
How do they keep getting home games?
It's based on ticket sales, right?
Ticket sales.
But the last 2 games La Familia's played has not been good.
Well, they've filled the bottom and the end zone. The top's been open on
Memorial Coliseum holds 82,000 people. You didn't know that?
82,000.
Something like that.
But
it might be a little high.
Wichita State alumni are the defending champs.
Wednesday, 7 o'clock in Memorial Coliseum. I almost want to go now.
Heard you wouldn't.
I'm at the point where I want to go.
Said $15 a ticket, and they'll have a big crowd because people have gotten into this now.
People have. I know Drew Franklin's putting a lot of stuff on Twitter about, or on X, whatever it's called, about. I saw a funny one from him. I got to give him credit. He said, "This is the most exciting sporting event in the summer this year." Hey, take a little shot at the World Cup, I think. But you know what? It has been very interesting. I really thought after the Louisville-Kentucky 3-game series, nobody would care anymore. And we're only 1 game into that, but decent crowd last night. And at least UK Twitter is abuzz about these guys, having fun with it, even though most of them didn't play Kentucky.
Yeah, and the funny part is, like I said last week, when you lose, you go, it don't matter.
Yeah,
just a bunch of old guys playing. And then when you're winning, you're like, yeah.
Speaking of college basketball, Louisville and Pat Kelsey announced they're only going to play 1 game over in the Bahamas.
Why even waste
now.
the money and resources to go over?
Because did you see the reason here?
Yeah, I read
because of roster limitations.
Well, that's why they're playing 1 game, because
they got guys hurt.
Yeah,
Louisville does.
Yeah,
got a couple guys
Knox and
injured. Not going to make the trip.
O'Keene or whatever.
Oh, yeah, O'Keene.
Are both coming back from surgeries, they said.
But, Tony, if you have 7 guys.
They got 9 scholarship players.
Let's just say you have 7.
I read it.
You still play 2 games.
Well, have you heard what's going on with Indiana and Peru?
Have they been held hostage now?
You know who's
Is this like the Iran?
You know who's on the team?
On which team?
Indiana's team.
I have no. Oh yeah. Sam
Alexis.
Sam Alexis.
He's not even a part of the team anymore.
Well,
but they needed some extra.
They needed a body.
They needed a body, so they brought him along. Why couldn't Louisville do the same?
It's just practice games. So you're going down to play another game. Who cares?
Montrez, you want to go play?
Yeah, exactly.
Chucky.
Why not? Chucky Hepburn.
But they also, I read that they said the reason they're not streaming it is because ACC Network and ESPN want nothing to do with it. They have other teams over there, and that you can pay like $30, not for the Louisville, but you could have. And they said Louisville people, some of the people probably would have paid $30 to watch a game, but basically they're just there's no interest, and Louisville will lose money or something. It says
There's a lack of interest.
Well, you put it on YouTube. They send Scooter down there
At least-
with an iPad, and he sits at midcourt 10 rows up.
I can't
and
promise
goes
I'll
to the
keep.
game.
Can't promise I'll keep it still.
Well,
but I'll do it.
every once in a while, you got to reach
least
down and get your drink.
At least send Paul Rogers and
Yeah, the
Jody
radio
Demling or
crew.
Bobby Valvano, or somebody over there
Listen to the game.
to put it on the radio.
Makes no sense.
It's so easy.
I watch high school games on YouTube.
Yeah.
There's no
It
sponsors
doesn't make
or
any
anything.
sense.
You
The
just
only thing
stream
you
it.
can do is get live stats while the game's going on. That's your own, as a Louisville fan, if you're not going to the Bahamas physically, that's the
Okay.
only thing you can do to
All
keep
right,
track
let's say
of
the
what's going
three
on.
of us are big Louisville fans, and we want to go to the Bahamas, and we paid for this trip, and they go, they're going to play one game.
Yeah.
Oh, I
You're
know.
gonna go,
I know.
I'm at the Baja Mar or whatever,
Well, Tony,
which is awesome.
You know,
but
it's one
people-
more day on the beach.
I
the way
know,
look at it.
but a lot of people don't really
Yeah.
care for that. They go down because it's a nice trip. They get to meet
Is the
the
senator going, I wonder?
I doubt it.
I doubt if the senator's going. So that game is Wednesday, is that right?
Yeah.
I
don't know why I said yeah so confidently because I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. Does Scooter have any idea when this game is?
He's
I was
he's
thinking
still cloudy
he
from
certainly-
last weekend.
I was certainly
thinking of
sounded
the-
confident.
I was thinking of the TBT.
So yeah, there you go. By the way, Wednesday we're going to do Matt Damon movies. Scooter's not happy
Really?
about it, but it was Tony's time to pick.
There's a million of them.
We
man.
did Adam
That one-
Sandler for Scooter last week. There are a million Matt Damon movies to pick from. Scooter has seen 6.
6. Yep.
You guys
So-
can go to the new Odyssey film.
Well, my
So
whole entire
John's family
family,
just
other
watched
than
it.
me, went to see the Odyssey and loved it.
come on, man. You're missing out on a really great movie.
You saw it?
I saw it. I think I saw it like the first day it came out.
What do you
actually.
give it
It's a
on?
good
How long have you
10
been a
star
nerd?
rate?
movie.
10
On a
star
10-star
rating.
rate, I give it 9.
9 out of 10.
It's pretty good.
That's pretty damn good. My daughters both told me I should go see it, and I said, "Oh, Dad, you love Matt Damon." I
Costumes
go,
will
"That's
wish you."
not. That's not."
Do you ever go to the theaters?
I went and saw Toy Story 5
That's true.
2-3 weeks ago.
Do you ever go to the theaters without your grandson?
No,
I wouldn't.
rarely.
Used to. You
There,
used
I
to.
did, but
You
there are
Jamie
so
would
many
go.
options on stream now.
Mhm.
True.
Last night I watched Unstoppable with Denzel Washington
Hmm.
and Chris Pine. Why? I hadn't seen it. It happened to be on. I watched it.
I did finish
You
the
know how
Hawk.
much it cost me? Nothing.
Did finish the Hawk this weekend.
I haven't gotten
No.
back to it. It's
I haven't
hard.
got-
There's no way it comes
It's
back for the
hard.
second season. No way.
Oh, I don't know, man.
No
People love
way.
Will Ferrell.
I didn't watch anything all weekend because
I got
was
4
gone,
left.
and I'm still number 3 on
The Hawk.
quarterback. I'm number
Oh, yeah.
4 on.
I haven't
the Hawk.
started quarterback.
I haven't either. He says it's great. Tony says it's great.
It's always
Joe Flacco.
Have you ever
Who
seen
they
it?
going
Wasn't
with?
good.
Joe Flacco,
Joe
Cam
Flacco.
Ward.
Yeah.
You can do it.
Was it Baker? in that?
Jalen Daniels.
Jalen Daniels. I'm interested in that.
and-
Flacco to me seems like it'd be fun.
Mhm.
Oh,
'Cause
Flacco
he-
would be a fun.
Oh,
Because he's 60
Baker
years
Mayfield.
old. Oh, Mayfield.
yeah, that's
Baker
why I saw
Mayfield.
Baker.
I tell you what, my brother-in-law said this to me. He goes, "I have a whole different opinion of
Yeah.
Baker Mayfield,
Really?
Mayfield
You know,
after watching it."
Kirk Cousins, when that was on, I was like, that guy's like a lot neater than I thought he was going to be.
Mhm.
He's a
Well,
good dude.
I always
You-
thought
you-
Kirk Cousins was a neat guy.
Right?
You just tell
But you always have.
He's a nerd.
But
is
you
what I think.
always
Absolutely.
have a
that's
perspective
still
of
true.
people. You have an opinion of people that
Yeah.
you don't really know. Or you only see them on the field,
Mhm.
and then you get a different perspective for these guys when you see their family life, the stuff they do. You know, it's a lot more interesting.
All right, I wanted to get to this. Not that what you all were saying wasn't interesting. It really was.
No, he said it was.
But I did find our preseason Major League Baseball picks. All
Okay.
All right, let's see.
right.
This
I
can't be
have-
good.
3 of the current leaders in the division I have winning the division.
Wow. Okay.
Texas was mine, Milwaukee, and the Dodgers. Now, we all had the Dodgers winning the NL West, so that's nothing special. Tony,
Freeze frame.
yeah,
Louisville plays tomorrow.
there you go. Tony only
fun.
has the Dodgers right now. His other 5 are not leading the division. And Scooter only has the Dodgers. So I feel good here, right? I got the Milwaukee, You all don't have Milwaukee. Y'all both had the Cubs, by the way. I don't know what that was about.
They're only 7 back.
They're getting ready to
I
make
have
a run.
Texas. Tony has Seattle, and Scooter had Houston.
Ooh,
Yikes.
So our AL winners, I had Toronto. Now, I had them as a wild card, but I had them winning the American League. They're in last place. They're not in second to last place. They are 10 games under 500 and 14 and a half out. But that's nothing, because my New York Mets, who I had in the World Series, losing to Toronto, 18 under 500, 18 and a half out. Both of my World Series teams are in last place, a total of 28 games under 500. See if you guys can beat that.
Only one team in the National League has they have 44 wins, the Mets. The Rockies have 42.
You're tied with the Giants.
Yeah.
And you're 2 games ahead of the Rockies. If you were in a 3-team division with those 3 teams, you would be tied for first, 2 games ahead of Colorado. That's painful. Now, both you nerds have the Dodgers in the World Series.
Why wouldn't you?
Feel good about that.
That takes a lot of guts.
Yeah, it does.
I mean, it looks better than your Mets. pick.
Tony, you got the Red Sox in the World Series.
I was so
And you were
down
down
on them, and I was like,
Yeah.
gosh, that was such a bad.
You were out of it, and now here they are. They took 2 out of 3 this weekend against my Blue Jays. They're 4 games over 500. They're in the wild card as we speak, I
They're
believe.
the number 2 team in the wild card.
And only 7.5 games out of first, and only 4 games behind the Dodgers.
Didn't I take them to win the division, Boston?
You did.
Okay.
You did. But you also took Detroit to win their division and go to the World Series.
Yikes.
Yeah, that's good.
Well, they're only 6 back.
They're not out of it. They split a 4-game set with Kansas City this weekend. And now the question is when. It was if. Now it's when are they going to trade Tarek Skubal.
Mm-hmm.
He had another great outing this weekend. The trade deadline is Monday next week. There aren't a whole lot of sellers because there are so many teams that are still in the hunt.
And Detroit's 3.5 out of the wild card.
So I know
There's 4 teams ahead of them, but
that's the problem. And I think they're going to sell, and I think they're going to sell Skubal. But because there are so few sellers, he's going to be in such demand. You should be able to get a king's ransom for Tarek Skubal. Whether the Yankees want to come on board here. I mean, the White Sox could ask about him, believe it or not. Rangers, Mariners, even the Red Sox in the American League. And if you're in the – and, of course, nothing surprises me when the Dodgers get somebody. So what if the Dodgers decide to go after Tarek Skubal?
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm sure they got a lot of talent in that organization that they could give back to Detroit. Keep in mind, some of these trades, you think, oh, why would my team do that? I wrote this one down today because I saw it. Back in the day, when Washington was out of it, and they traded Juan Soto and Josh Bell to San Diego, okay? To San Diego. Do you know who Washington got back in that trade, Tony? James Wood, C.J. Abrams, Mackenzie Gore, and 2 other players.
2 All-Stars, a guy they traded for.
Their 2 best players now
Were All-Stars.
on a team that's hit more home runs and scored more runs than anybody in the league, and I know their pitching is terrible, but they've got James Wood and C.J. Abrams,
Who are
and the
young.
Padres
Who are both young.
no longer have Josh Bell or Juan Soto
And haven't had them for
and
years.
didn't win anything when they did have them.
Josh Bell didn't do anything anywhere.
So you have to
Soto was good.
when you're getting when your team's getting young prospects and your team's out of it, like the Reds, for example. If they were to trade, who they going to Ellie? They're not going to trade Ellie. Okay, Reds fans come down off the line.
Reds have won every
They're
series
not.
since All-Star break, John.
But if
We're coming.
But if they're going to trade an asset, a good asset that you like, okay?
Sal Stewart.
No, they're not trading Sal Stewart.
Oh, I would-
They're not
I
trading.
wanted-
To me,
I wanted Skeeter's reaction.
Sal Stewart and Chase Burns, in my opinion, are the only untouchables. Let's say they trade Ellie, and you get back 5 players who are minor leaguers. don't judge it yet, because that whole Washington Padres thing is what can happen. These scouts, they know who the best players in the minor leagues are. They know who the best players coming up are. And if you're a good scout and you're a good organization, you get back really good young talent for these guys. You're selling to teams.
Look where the White Sox are right now.
Exactly.
By the way, I'm throwing J.J. Bleday on your list. He's untouchable.
Oh, he's not untouchable.
Don't call.
He's as untouchable as Nate Lowe.
Don't call.
Tyler Stevenson.
By the way, no other embarrassments here on the picks. I mean, Houston, okay. Scooter in the AL West, okay.
They're only 7 back.
But for me, the Mets winning it.
It's pretty bad.
John was kind of down when I walked in when he said, he goes, I'm going to throw myself under the bus.
I wish I hadn't found this. Because I knew I had the Mets. I knew, but I forgot I had Toronto. I forgot I had Toronto winning the World Series after they were in it last year.
And, John, we always pick Toronto for some reason, and I backed off of them this year because we always think they're going to be good. And they were good last year. I didn't pick them last year.
They should have won the World Series last year.
Yep.
That catch that Pye has made saved the World Series for the Dodgers.
Shoulda, coulda, woulda.
Thank you, Ian. Appreciate that. I'm down enough over here. I'm hurting enough. All right, let's take a break. Got a few more news and notes to get to. Birthdays, Max Pack, all that coming up. Spears on Sports, presented by M&M Cartage. Big X. Welcome back. Spears on Sports, presented by M&M Cartage. John, Tony, Scooter, Ian. Final segment on this Monday. Don't forget Matt Damon movies. Coming up on Wednesday, we'll do our top 5 Matt Damon movies. There's plenty to choose from here.
Put in your phone Matt Damon movies, and you'll go through them and make your list.
Yeah. I mean,
That's how you do it.
So we've done. Who did we do the first week?
Tom Hanks.
We had Tom Hanks, and then Adam Sandler, and now we'll Tony's choice, Matt Damon this week. That'll be Wednesday. We'll get to that. Some news and notes here. Diego Pavia got cut before training camp. Scooter, how's that make you feel?
How does mom feel when you called her?
Not surprised at all.
How does mom feel? I know you and his mom are tight.
I wish we were.
Who cut him?
Ravens.
Yeah. It's not a good sign when you get cut before camp begins.
No.
There's always McDonald's.
Scooter, you went with your buddies.
There's always
that you used to work
McDonald's.
with.
There's always a
The
McDonald's.
Mexican restaurant. I thought that was Pavia's family.
Oh, no.
Eldo Paul?
Oh,
No. Good job.
I just think it's funny. Now, how am I supposed to remember Diego Pavia? As a guy who overachieved at Vanderbilt and got them to unprecedented heights?
You'll remember him as a really good
or a guy that
Heisman Trophy.
was just way too cocky.
Oh, yeah. I'll remember for
At the end of his career.
Yeah. I remember as the cocky guy who thought he should have deserved the Heisman over the real Heisman.
And I remember
I
seeing his
agree.
mom more than seeing him.
Thank God for that.
And I love the people who have been called out on Twitter that said he would be better than Fernando Mendoza in the NFL.
Yeah.
Maybe in the CFL.
UFL, he's going to be a star.
Maybe in the UFL.
Maybe, yeah, the UFL, I could see it.
Congrats to Jackson Koivan. Is that correct?
Yeah,
Koivan.
Mhm.
He won the 3M Open 25 under up in Blaine, Minnesota this weekend.
With his rearview mirror.
Well,
Looking at the scoreboard the whole time.
People are going to say, Scotty Scheffler, how can you lose to this guy? You're not losing. You know what? You're losing to the course, right? You can't play him one-on-one here. This is not basketball. Yeah. Scotty Scheffler shot 8 under 63 yesterday. Finished 22 under and second place.
Well, you know where he lost it.
Where did he lose it?
Well,
probably
Saturday.
Thursday.
He shot 29 on the back, and he was even on the front.
You're talking about
Scheffler. He shot even on the front and shot 29 on the back. Shot 7 under on the back.
Okay.
The front 9. He shot even.
Well, okay, you can look at it that way. I can look
That's
at it
the way
and
I
say
look at it.
Thursday he should have shot a lot better than he did.
No, but
Thursday.
I mean, when you shoot 7 under and you don't have a birdie on the front.
Okay, let me ask you this.
That's Scooter-esque.
Because I got this guy in my golf league. How do you shoot a 59 on Friday and you don't finish top 10?
Yeah, Michael Kim.
He finished tied for 10. But Michael Kim, the 12th ever 59 in PGA Tour play on Friday, had a 3-shot lead going into the weekend and finished.
Shot 1 under the next day.
You go from 59 to 70. That's like Scooter. He'll shoot at 86 and then 104.
Yeah, accurate.
So congrats to Jackson Coven, 25 under his first PGA Tour victory. Let's do birthdays. Oh, I forgot the text line, didn't I? Yeah.
Just shut it down, John.
No, we're not going to shut it down. Nikolai Koster Waldau is 56. Does anybody watch Game of Thrones?
Mm-mm.
I did,
No.
but I can't remember.
He was Jaime in Game of Thrones.
those
I don't know
things
who this
all
guy is.
run into each other.
Jonathan Rhys Myers is 49 today. I don't even know what the hell he was in. All right, Scooter, this one's for you. You ready?
Ready.
You don't even have to look her up.
Okay.
We talked about her the other day. She's
Oh, boy.
43 today. Heidi Gardner. Saturday Night Live.
What are the odds that pops up?
That's crazy. I saw it today and went, oh, my God.
Despite what I said, I'm going to go 4.5.
What? You said automatic
No,
foul.
I'm going 4.5.
Heidi Gardner, Saturday Night Live. She was in.
Let me take a look at this.
Why?
She's in all these commercials with Dan Levy
There's something
for
about her.
Homes.com.
I know you pretty well, and I know your taste, and that is not your taste.
Yeah.
I don't know. There's something about her, Tony.
Wow, I would have put her in
4.5
about
is
it.
crazy to me.
How about another Saturday? Orange is the New Black.
I watched it for a while and then stopped.
Taylor Schilling
Which one
is
she?
42 today. She played
the star?
Piper. She played Piper
Yeah, I like Piper.
in Orange is the New Black.
Taylor-
Taylor Schilling, Scooter.
She kind of looks like Reese Witherspoon.
That's a good 4.5.
4.5. Are you just spinning a wheel over there picking numbers? What are you doing?
I'm just looking at every single
All right.
one that I see.
I'll go
I think it's
4.
pretty good with the,
I'll go 4.
with the bangs.
I'm a 4.5.
I'm a big bangs guy.
She's another one, Ian. I agree.
I'm a sucker for bangs.
Oh, listen to my man over there. I'm a sucker for bangs.
Jerry Van Dyke was born on this date, 1931.
What was his name?
Would have been
man?
95. He was in the TV show Coach. He was the assistant coach and coach.
He was great in
He
that.
was great in that. He is a very funny guy. Dick Van Dyke's brother, of course.
That's why I know.
Born on this date, 1931. All right, sports-wise, I guess this is sports. Triple H is 57 today.
Yeah.
Paul Levesque.
Scooter likes his wife.
Oh my! Talk about a
Hey.
5.
I don't blame you. I don't blame you, Scoot.
Take it easy, boys. Take it easy. We're talking about
Calm it
Triple
down,
H. We're
boys.
not talking about his wife. Everybody take it easy.
Triple H. Speaking of Triple H, I was going through my YouTube the other day, just looking for something to watch.
You should watch TBT highlights.
He
Tony
had
says
a-
they're great.
He had a cage match with the Undertaker, I believe it was, and the video was like an hour and 10 minutes.
Really?
Like, these
You
guys
watched the
just
whole
went.
thing?
I didn't end up watching it,
Yeah,
but I was
hour-long cage match.
blown
It's a long
away.
time,
It's a long match.
Let's see. Alex Rodriguez, A-Rod, 51 today. He does Fox Sports baseball, of course.
Part
And
owner of the Timberwolves.
a member of the 500 Home Run Club. Dated J-Lo for a while there. He's had a very interesting life.
Also does steroids.
Madonna.
And Max Scherzer, who, by the way, is pitching tonight, back from
Ooh.
rehab.
Do we take his strikeout
That's a
prop?
good question. He's 42 today. And because he's 42, we might not want to take his strikeout.
I'm going to wear one contact today because my contacts are
You're
accidentally
going to wear a blue one and
tinted
a brown
green,
one?
blue, and I have green eyes. So I'm going to have, for Max, I'm going to have a green eye and a blue eye.
Speaking of pitching well on your birthday, Drew Rasmussen, whose birthday is today of the Rays, 31 today, pitched yesterday, 7 innings, 1 hit. Shut out
Good.
Cleveland. Wandy Peralta, I don't know who he's pitching for now. Used to be a Yankee, was a Diamondback at one point.
Guardian, maybe? I've seen
Padres.
him.
Padres, he's 35 today. Injured golfer, Jordan Spieth is 33 today.
Jordan Spieth.
He seems older.
On the decline.
Maybe
I
it's
would have
his,
thought Spieth is in
maybe it's his
40s.
receding hairline, but he seems older than 33.
Yeah,
Did you-
I thought he was
He's been around forever.
Did you
It's been
see?
a whole long time for him.
Did you see a response that Justin Thomas had to make this weekend?
I did.
Somebody posted.
Very funny.
It sucks having Jordan Spieth, Justin Thomas, and Max Homa as your favorite golfers because it feels like they're never going to win again.
Ooh,
And
what did he say?
JT said, I can't wait to get out and prove you wrong.
Yeah,
There you go.
he answered.
I hope he wins.
Darius Leonard, former Colts defensive back, is 31 today. All right, let's look at the not the M&M cards, the Game Day Men's Health text line, Scooter. Any text to the
Gameday
show
Men's
today?
Health.
Let's take a look here.
TJ says, Sandru Fry is making more than LeBron. That's wild.
Sananda Fru, I think
Correct.
is who he means.
Probably so.
Sandru Fry.
That sounds like me doing it.
Sandru Fry.
That's how he spelled it. So that's how I'm going to say it.
Anything else?
Patrick Murphy texts in, says Twins won 11-8 over the Athletics
did?
yesterday with my dad and I in attendance.
Oh.
Attendance.
18 MLB home stadiums left as we have gone to 12 of 30.
All right.
The Twins had 3 triples and doubles. Ryan Kreidel with 3 for 4 at the plate with 2 doubles and a triple. Additionally, Cody Clemens, Roger
my
Clemens'
God.
son, went 3 for 5 with 2 triples and a single, and the A's committed 4 errors.
The A's can't get a break
No.
because they're decent, but they're sellers. And then Shea Langoliers gets hurt, meniscus, probably out for the season.
Oh, I didn't know that.
They were going to trade him for some really good young talent, and now nobody wants him because they're just renting him
Damage.
anyway.
This comes after last week losing a player from a ruptured testicle. So I think the bad luck streak thing
I'm
is true.
assuming, and thank God I don't know this, those are painful.
I would assume. Buzz wants to know who handles the ball for the 76ers. LeBron, Brown, and Maxey are used to having the ball in
LeBron
their
doesn't
hands.
care. LeBron doesn't care. Maxey,
But Maxie can play off the ball.
yeah, but he'll bring it up most of the time.
It'll probably be Maxey and Brown most of the
Hell,
time.
Brown,
I think LeBron would bring it up a lot of times.
you
still.
know,
That too.
to be a distributor, that might be the move
Could be.
actually,
Could be.
because he's got a lot of options to distribute it.
that was
All right.
my first thought. LeBron would have the ball bringing it up. He'll give it up.
Buzz also says, why not Spears on play-by-play, Burke on color, and Kalen on sideline interviews for the U of L trip? Dugan should get this done. I would volunteer as a roadie.
We'll fly out this evening.
Absolutely.
I don't want to go
And
to
all
Bahamas.
volunteers and
I'm
interns.
going to go to
then
Bahamas.
Then you do the play-by-play, and I'll do the.
Yeah, you guys have fun.
All right, sounds
We
good.
don't do a sideline reporter.
Buzz also asked.
Buzz can do
I
the
hope that
sideline.
plane doesn't go down.
Buzz also says, not that I care, but what is going on with Liv?
Nothing.
I think Liv's done.
Did
Yeah,
golf.
they-
Liv's done.
Dead.
You stick a fork in them, they're done.
If you don't have the money, you can't put on a league. You just can't do it. All right, let's do the Max Pack 3 and 2 on Thursday.
Sorry, I'm trying to get the mouse.
That's
there.
all right. Don't worry about it
Right.
now.
It's being stupid to me right now.
All right, I'll try to give you 5 winners here. Cleveland and the Reds tonight open a series in Cincinnati, the Battle of Ohio. Saccone against Chase Burns. Burns is 12-1, 242. I have to take the Reds when Chase Burns is pitching. Sorry, Scooter. I don't want to jinx your Reds, but I'm taking them tonight. Toronto at Washington. Toronto, I'm getting some money here, and Scherzer's on the mound on his birthday. So I'm taking Toronto
Whoa.
on the road against the Washington Nationals. Philadelphia is in Miami, coming off a win over the Yankees last night. Their only win in that series, but Zach Wheeler on the mound, so I'm going to take Philly on the road at Miami, who's lost 12 straight. I'll probably jinx the Phillies against Miami here.
Tyler Phillips on the mound.
Yankees at White Sox tonight. This is an interesting game because the Yankees lost Bellinger. He's on the injured list now for the next few weeks. That's another big loss out of that lineup. Max Fried is pitching, but I'm going to get him beat tonight because the Yankees can't score runs. I'm taking the White Sox to win a low-scoring, close game tonight.
Is Judge back?
No, not at all.
You like Noah Schultz?
I don't like Noah Schultz. I like the fact that the Yankees can't score any runs with that lineup.
That is the truth.
And finally, Milwaukee at San Francisco. This is an easy one. It's a very low number to give here. I think it's -114, and Milwaukee's just a lot better than San Francisco. Webb's not pitching for San Francisco, so I'll go against them and take Milwaukee here. Sproat on the mound for the Brewers.
What about your guy for the Brewers, what he's doing, Jacob?
Jeez.
Mizrachi. I think he had 12 strikeouts again yesterday.
7 straight to start the game.
A guy hit
That's
yeah,
crazy.
8 of the first
11
9
out of-
guys. A guy hit an opposite field home run off of him because he was so late swinging, but he made contact and it barely got over the left field wall right in the corner. And then you went, hey, look at that. Mizrachi's human. What a weapon in the postseason he's going to be, Tony.
Oh, they have a good pitching staff anyway.
But you get extra days off. You get a guy that can pitch 2 games in a 5-game series and maybe 3 games in a 7-game series and is almost automatically a winner. Not always, but almost automatically a winner.
Here's his numbers, man.
It's incredible.
he's
They're
a-
at San Francisco. Before
Okay,
Tony
I'm
gives
sorry,
the
I'm
numbers,
sorry. I thought that was last.
it was, but before Tony gives the numbers here, Reds, Blue Jays, Phillies, White Sox, Brewers. Go.
He's 11-4, tied for 6th in the league, 1.58, best ERA in the league.
How do you lose
Strikeouts,
4?
185, first in the league, and his whip is 0.75, first in the league.
People don't understand the whip, walks plus hits divided by innings pitch. That's a crazy whip number.
Mm-hmm.
That means nobody gets on base unless it's an error, or you plunk. And by the way, you don't want to be plunked by him either.
Oh, he is 6'7". I didn't even realize he was that tall.
Well, he weighs
6'7".
about 120 pounds.
201 pounds.
Yeah, I doubt it.
He's
We're,
24 years old.
We're at the end, guys.
24 years old.
We got to hear the music.
We gotta hear the music.
It already, I kind of accidentally pressed next, so it's.
We'll be back tomorrow. Thanks for listening.
Sorry about that, guys.
This is Kentuckiana's only locally owned sports talk, the